Pandemic versus epidemic. The Spanish flu of 1918 to 1919, which caused 50 million deaths. It was worldwide. The current example, COVID-19, is an is also a pandemic because it is global, worldwide. HIV/AIDS virus pandemic, once again, worldwide. Epidemics are more regional. So, for example, Ebola virus, which had a mortality of 12,000 people in 2015, it was regional. So, epidemics are regional. Some examples of viruses, influenza would be one of the most common ones because your basic flu, your coronaviruses are in this group. Hantavirus, West Nile virus, swine flu, bird flu viruses. You should remember we were talking about transmission, and so a jump from animal to human beings. You should remember these are zoonosis. So, example, bird flu and swine flu. All right, so what about viruses? What about their anatomical features? So, viruses have a nucleic acid, so remember only DNA or only RNA, and they have a protein coat around it. This protein coat is called a capsid. Now, if you want to combine the nucleic acid and the protein coat, that is called a nucleocapsid. Viruses can be identified by subunits on the capsids called capsomeres. So, for example, if the arrangements of these capsomeres are in three different ways: helical, icosahedral, and complex, then you can actually identify the specific or begin to identify the specific virus that you are dealing with. Icosahedral, so geodesic dome. If you've been to Epcot Center, that giant dome, that's pretty much a geodesic dome. Now, viruses can be enveloped or non-enveloped. So what does that mean? So a virus that's enveloped pretty much means that as it leaves its host, all right, it acquires piece of the plasma membrane. So this is another way you can group viruses, not really identify them, but group viruses. Remember, you first have to find specific things or ways to first group, and then you eventually determine the specific virus. So, like I said, classifications, of course, you can classify them by what they infect, whether it be animals. We've already seen viruses that infect bacteria are called bacteriophages. Their specific nucleic acid. So, for example, the coronavirus, COVID-19, is an RNA virus. Of course, capsid structure in humans, of course, organs they infect as well.